Okay, Melinda will go right into introducing our guest speaker for today.
So, as Mrs. Miller has said, our guest speaker today is Miss Irene Parasai, and Miss Irene Parasai is the Chief Academic Officer for the Connecticut State Department of Education, and her work in education draws from her years of teaching students in grades 3 and 5 in Meriden, Connecticut, as well as having backgrounds in instructional coaching, and she's also the Director of Curriculum in East Windsor, and was the Assistant Principal for the Greenwich Public Schools, and has been leading Connecticut in a change to literacy instruction, digital integration, curriculum design, and personalized learning environments. And as the CAO for the Department of Education, Irene has spent the last year and a half co-creating a renowned ecosystem for the support of Connecticut school districts to reimagine how we rewrite the rules in this present and future normal in the education system to design and delivery. And with the state education colleagues that she has worked with, the Connecticut Department of Education has been successful in providing all learners, adults, and students with academic, social, emotional, and professional resources to ensure that districts work to support the community of learning and accelerate its advance in equity. And Irene is also recognized statewide for her work in designing digital learning environments and developing a personalized professional learning system. It makes it easier for all to learn in a better environment. She's a graduate of the Lexington Education LELA Fellowship for Personalized Learning and is currently one of the 65 district leaders nationwide selected to participate in the AASA Personalized Learning Cohort Class of 2018. She is also a UConn faculty member within the UCAP program, and Irene has published with teacher-created materials titled How to Implement Independent Reading Programs. And with that, I'd like to welcome Miss Irene Parasai. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for that amazing introduction. I really appreciate it. And honestly, I'm honored to be here to speak to each of you and in complete awe of everything that you do. So I challenge you to write your own bio and list everything out there so that everyone can read your work. But yes, I'm Irene Parisi, the Chief Academic Officer. And like Cherise said, really to celebrate you and your efforts and commitment really to citizenship. On behalf of Commissioner Russell Tucker, she also recognizes you, your schools, your districts for designing programs that really commit those resources, just-in-time resources and supports to so many in your communities. I have to tell you, I read your bios and your program in complete awe. Your selfless acts of citizenship and care for others is astounding. And I know that you are models for others, and I hope that you continue in these efforts. These efforts of community service, purposeful acts of kindness, from mentorship to serving people of all ages, students and adults. And I have to tell you, it was truly exciting to see two programs that came from two districts where I started my career. I was a student teacher at Norton School in Cheshire, and Norton School got me ready to then take on a position for Meriden Public Schools. So congratulations to you too. Again, and congratulations to all of the schools, your districts, the students, you that rose to the occasion for this opportunity to spread citizenship and truly service, like selfless service and care. Thank you for your impact that you have made, and I believe that you will continue to make for so many in your community. Again, the Commissioner Russell Tucker is, she sits with me in awe of everything that you do and asks that you continue in your efforts. Thank you so much for letting me meet with you today. I think I'm turning it back to Melinda or Cherise.
So now we're going to get started with recognizing our award winners and our award-winning schools. So we're going to be starting with the Norton School in Chester, Connecticut for the project titled Community Service. The Norton School Student Council is made up of approximately 25th and 6th grade students. And as a group, they do many things to create community within their school. Some of the service they have done is in sending postcards and activity books to the elderly, and also keeping the community warm by giving away gloves, mittens, hats, and promoting Down syndrome awareness and hosting a variety of other service. So I'd like to congratulate Norton School in Chester, Connecticut for their community service project, and I'd like to hear what they'd have to say.
There. Good morning, I'm Tyler Lentini.
And I'm Soraya Smankiewicz.
On behalf of the Student Council and our entire school community, we would like to accept this award for our work in community service and say thank you for the recognition. Part of our mission as Student Council is to encourage connections. We work to connect students within a classroom. We work to connect students within our school community. We have to connect students to the elders who live at Elam Park and Hillside Village.
2 elder housing communities in our town. We also work as a school to connect the food bank and Ronald McDonald House of Greater New Haven. We are honored and thank you for this recognition.
Good morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is
Well, thank you so much to the Norton School District in Cheshire, Connecticut for their kind words and also the amazing work that they've done throughout the year. And now we're going to be moving on to our next award-winning school, which is also the Norton School in Cheshire, Connecticut, for their project Throw Kindness Like Confetti. And as a group, the Norton School's Student Council also has worked hard to connect and bring the school's community together in many ways. And one of these ways is a campaign called Throw Kindness Like Confetti. And this campaign encourages students to be self-aware and practice intentional and purposeful acts of kindness. And when students do something kind, they receive tiny cards that look like confetti. So I'd like to invite the Norton School once again to speak about their projects.
Good morning. My name is Veronica Boudelier, and I'm a member of the Norton School Student Council. On behalf of the Student Council and my entire school community, I would like to accept this award and say thank you. During October, our entire school participated in a Spread Kindness Like Confetti campaign. During this campaign, students worked to do purposefully and intentional acts of kindness for each other. Confetti with students' names was hung in our hallways, reminding everyone of the importance of being kind. We appreciate being recognized for this important award. Thank you.
Thank you so much once again for your amazing words and the amazing work that you've done. And now we're going to be moving on to the next award-winning school, which is the Madison Middle School in Trumbull, Connecticut. And their project was titled Making Blankets for Kids in Ukraine. And under this project, the Care Club at Madison Middle School has made and donated fleece blankets for the kids in Ukraine. And a total of 20 blankets were made for this collection, and 10 care kids spent numerous hours at school and home making them. And the Care Club has made these blankets with the other years, but this time they have sent them to the homes in Ukraine to help support the children there. And the Care Club has made a huge difference and will continue to, one blanket at a time. Let me congratulate Madison Middle School, and I'd like to invite them to speak about their projects.
Morning, my name is Addison, and I'm Madeline. We are members of CARE, Madison Middle School's Community Service Club. Thank you for giving us the Challenge to Educator Citizenship Award. As a club, one of our favorite projects to do is making fleece tie blankets for the organization Binky Patrol. They give the blankets to kids who need a hug. When we first saw the news from Ukraine, we knew we had to help comfort the kids.
Many of us have met after school one day and we made 20 fleece blankets. They became part of a shipment of supplies that one of the local Ukrainian churches sent over. We knew these blankets would help some of the kids who were fleeing from their homes. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your amazing speech and also all the work that you have done. And now we're going to be moving on to the next award, which also goes to Madison Middle School of Trumbull, Connecticut, with their project titled The Care Club. And collecting supplies for tornado victims in Kentucky, the members of the Care Club wanted to help victims affected by these tornadoes. And Care and the other students and teachers at Madison Middle School donated baby formula, first aid supplies, and other perishable items to this cause. And by the end of December 2021, Care has collected 2 50-pound boxes full of supplies to help the victims. So I'd like to once again invite Madison Middle School to discuss what they have done under their Care Club.
We are also members of Madison Middle School Care Club. I'm Ryan and I'm Samantha. Last fall, a few tornadoes of storms found in Kentucky and other states. We wanted to help out to organize a school-wide collection of items.
First aid supplies and baby items. We basically only had this collection for 4 or 5 days so we could get supplies sent quickly. But we collected 2 50-pound cares for them. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your amazing speech and also the amazing work that you're doing within your community. Now we're going to be moving on to the next school, which is Cromwell Middle School in Cromwell, Connecticut. And their project was titled To Go Meal Community Service Project. Team 7-2 at Cromwell Middle School prepared over 80 hot to-go meals for the Eddy Homeless Shelter in Middletown, Connecticut. Students spend multiple weeks planning the logistics of this project that would be including cooking the food and donating it to the facility. And approximately 40 students volunteered their time to stay after school to prepare and package these meals, which include Southern comfort and Italian-themed meals. Ultimately, students were overcome with the feeling of tremendous satisfaction due to the fact that they showed compassion towards others in the local community. So I will gladly invite Cromwell Middle School to talk about their project and the amazing work that they've been doing.
My name is Kira Byer. And I am Jenna Castenhuber. As you may know, we are the 7th graders at Cromwell Middle School, and today we'd like to briefly provide some remarks regarding a wonderful community service project we completed back in March. First, we would like to take this opportunity to thank the Connecticut Association of Schools for recognizing our team's community service project. We see this recognition as a huge honor, and we are very grateful for the opportunity to represent our school for this award. First, we'd like to provide a brief synopsis of the project that Team 7-2 students completed. 2 meals, 1 Italian and 1 Southern comfort themed, were prepared for the Eddy Shelter, which is a facility for the homeless in Middletown and neighboring town of Cromwell. As a result of several weeks of preparation, the students who participated made around 80 hot to-go meals. As there are around 30 to 40 residents at the shelter, we exceeded the goal to have each resident have 1 hot meal. Many students took on this COVID-friendly approach by helping to make the to-go meals in order to help provide for residents at the shelter who may not be as fortunate as them. With that said, we would again like to thank the members of the Connecticut Association of Schools for choosing our piece as winner, and it really means a lot to us.
Thank you so much for your amazing speech and the amazing work that you've been doing. Now we're going to be moving on to the next school, which is Conard High School of West Hartford, Connecticut, with their program and project titled Computer Science Ambassadors. The Conard Computer Science Ambassadors, or CS, of Conard High School are passionate about computer science and eager to mentor and share the significance of CS to their community. CS ambassadors understand that not everybody feels equally welcome to CS and continues to work to increase inclusivity within this program. So I'd like to welcome Conard High School under Community Science Ambassadors to talk about their project and the amazing work that they've been doing.
Hi, my name is Serena Vanderholst, and this is Arlo Tucker. And we are students at Conard High School, and we're here to represent the Computer Science Ambassadors at Conard. So first off, we really just want to thank you for this recognition and opportunity to share our work. We're incredibly grateful. As stated before, the mission of Computer Science Ambassadors is to understand that not everyone feels equally welcome to computer science, and we really work to increase inclusivity, and we try to get every student involved no matter their background. So we have a total of 49 computer science ambassadors at school, and we've been serving around 1,500 individuals for 1.5 years now. The computer science ambassadors have been proudly providing support in the community through school-wide coding events, such as the Hour of Code, mentoring middle schoolers, exposing students to possible career pathways, and inspiring each other. So thank you so much for this opportunity, and we hope to continue to inspire others and work to do our best.
Thank you so much for your kind words and the amazing work that you've been doing. And now we're going to be moving on to the next awarded school, which is also Conard High School of West Hartford, Connecticut, under the title The Conard Earth Day Project. The Conard Earth Day Project consists of a team of 40 students who share the same mission to celebrate Earth Day, raise awareness, and educate others about the planet and its changing environment. So let's welcome Conard High School in discussing what they've been doing under the Conard Earth Day Project.
Good morning. We are the Conard Earth Day Project. We are a team of 40 students that all care about the environment and have worked hard to raise awareness about it in our community. For example, we have ran an egg carton drive. We have created informational websites and posts to help educate our community. And we, through a t-shirt fundraiser, we raised over $600 to donate to 5 different environmental organizations. We are beyond grateful to be honored at this ceremony, and we hope that the project will impact others and encourage change in our world. It is imperative to remember that there is no planet B and that we should treat every day as Earth Day. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your amazing speech and the amazing work that you've been doing. So now we're going to be moving on to the next awarded school, which is Coventry High School of Coventry, Connecticut, under their project PJ Day for the Kids. PJ Day has raised around $2 million in support of childhood cancer and care at Connecticut's Children's Medical Center. And in 2011, Nick Wasilecki challenged students to wear pajamas or PJs in solidarity with kids like his own little sister Charlotte, who faced cancer. Participants were asked to donate $1 or more. The event became a statewide phenomenon with over 450 schools and 200 businesses participating this last year in 164 of Connecticut's 169 towns. So unfortunately, they cannot be here today, but I'd like to invite everybody to congratulate them on all their efforts for this project. Now we'll be moving on to the next awarded school, which is Hall High School in Connecticut, and their project is titled Letters for Rose. The purpose of Letters to Rose is to reduce loneliness for elderly people who live in nursing homes in the community through letters and art. The West Hartford chapter has made and delivered over 185 of these letters and pieces of art to nursing homes. The club believes that the benefit of sending letters and artwork to nursing homes reduces loneliness and brings happiness to residents, especially residents who may feel isolated due to the pandemic. So I'd like to invite Hall High School in discussing their work that they've been doing. So seeing as Hall High School is not present with us today, we'll be moving on to the next awarded school, which is the IAR Middle School in Connecticut, and under the project IAR Diversity Club. The Diversity Club has been an operating group for 4 years and currently has 40 plus members. They serve the underrepresented populations at IAR, and students have made bracelets to support those of Ukraine, hosted advisories on Down syndrome awareness, Black History Month, and so much more. They have made this school community more inclusive, and I'd like to invite them in discussing their amazing work.
Hello, my name is Aditi, and thank you for this award for Diversity Club. Diversity Club has had such a positive impact on our school community and taught us so much. 2 years ago, I decided to join the Diversity Club since I'd never had this opportunity. Diversity Club has had such a positive impact on our community by raising awareness about the humanitarian crisis that's happening in Ukraine and Yemen. We've made announcement slides about different cultures and identities, such as Pride Month, AAPI, and Down syndrome. Thank you so much for this award, and I'm so glad that Diversity Club has had such a positive impact on our community. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your Thank you so much for your amazing speech and all the amazing work that you've been doing under this organization. And now we'll be moving on to the next awarded school, which is the Killingly Intermediate School in Dayville, Connecticut, under their project called the Forgive and Forget Club. The Forgive and Forget is an anti-bullying leadership program inspired and led completely by 8th grade students. The mission is to provide mentorship training and support to combat bullying and enhance connection with each other. 23 student leaders lead activities on inclusion, kindness, acceptance, and also includes videos addressing issues with bullying, as well as mentorship to younger students. So thank you so much to all your efforts to Killingly Intermediate School, and I'd like to invite you to speak about this project.
Thank you so much. Good morning. My name is Marriott Vian. On behalf of the Forgive and Forget group, I am happy to accept this award. Thank you for giving us this honor. The Forgive and Forget Club was created 10 years ago, spearheaded by an 8th grader named Angelica, who witnessed bullying on the bus and wanted to do something to change the climate of our school. Since then, the Forgive and Forget program has provided support groups, restorative circles, mentoring, and has done whole group anti-bullying assemblies for 5th and 7th grade students. It's completely run by 8th grade students with the support of Miss Smith and Mr. Bryant. It is our belief that students helping other students can have a greater impact on the culture of the school. The model of our program has always been be the change you want to see. Thank you for this opportunity to share our work with you.
Thank you so much for your amazing work and amazing speech. And now we'll be moving on to the next award, which also goes to Killingly Intermediate School in Dayville, Connecticut, under the title The Leadership Club. The CAS Student Leadership includes and unites students of all grades to learn and to love. Not only does the leadership provide students for the world awaiting for them, but it also contributes to the character and citizenship. The clubs created a kindness project this year. They got into groups and came up with phenomenal ideas that benefited all. The student club provides a hopeful impact and influence on their peers. So I'd like to invite everybody part of this group to speak about their efforts.
Hello, my name is Lenora Mel Rickaby, and this is Clover Cooper. And first of all, we just wanted to say thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. And that's basically it. So now I'm handing it over to Cooper.
Yeah, okay. So we are moving on this year and graduating from the leadership program, but we do know that everyone who partakes in the program will continue our legacy to spread leadership and love throughout our school. And yeah.
Okay. We also want to say congratulations to all the other schools that are award winners. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your amazing speech and all the amazing work that you've been doing. And now we're going to move on to the next award winner, which is also part of the Killingly Intermediate School in Dayville, Connecticut, under their project, the National Junior Honor Society. The purpose of the National Junior Honor Society, or NJSHS, is to have deep conversations and to come up with ideas and ways to strengthen the KAS community. In November of 2021, 34 NJHS students lead to bring in 3 or more items each holiday for a food drive. And this is to support the Friends of the CAS-CIAC food pantry. This gave back to the community and also gave back to the students a sense of joy and peace in return. So let me once again, Killingly Intermediate School, to discuss their project.
Hello, I am Emerson Jolly, the Killingly Intermediate School NJHS representative. In our NJHS group, we have 34 wonderful 8th grade students. We focus on school-related climate projects, such as It Starts With Hello and a large holiday food drive. The students of the KIS and JHS organization thank CAS for this award.
Thank you so much for your amazing speech and all the amazing work that you've been doing. And now we're going to be moving on to the next school, which is the Maloney High School at Meriden, Connecticut, under their project, Project Recovery Santa. The Maloney High School's Medical Club, along with the Interact Club, collaborated to help victims of the December 2021 tornadoes in the southern U.S. and Ohio Valley. Students contacted the Red Cross and learned about special funds to help people in need. So they decided to host fundraisers to add to the Red Cross Fund. They raised a total of $350 and hope to continue their support throughout the year. Let me help welcome the Maloney High School and let them talk about their amazing project.
Thank you for acknowledging us and our efforts. Hi, my name is Nancy, and this is
Macy Figuski. So knowing that other places around our country were in need of help, our class recognized that we were the perfect place to work together to raise money for the tornado outbreaks in December. However, the money that we raised as a class was able to be put into a fund that could be used wherever it is needed. This helped us fundraise for not only one specific tragedy, but many others. I came up with the idea of Project Recovery Santa because of the children and families that had lost their Christmas due to the tornadoes. No family, especially children, should ever have to miss out on the special experience of Christmas, so I knew that our class had to step up and recover Santa. The Christmas spirit of helping others should not be designated to the holiday, but should be carried on every day. This is why we have set up a donation link that is still open to continue to fulfill the wherever needed fund. Our class acknowledges that our job as CNAs is to not just help our patients, but help our community and the world that surrounds us. For all, as we know, it is in giving that we receive. This project will be ongoing as we move forward in our senior year. We are hoping to plan events and continue raising money for the Red Cross.
We are here on behalf of our class and our friend Sophie Bollier, who has surgery today, but we are a community service and service learning club. We started in February and our link is still open, so we hope to continue to raise funds for wherever it is needed in the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your amazing speech and all the amazing efforts that you've been doing throughout your community. And next, we'll be moving on to our next award winner, which is Simsbury High School in Simsbury, Connecticut, for their project titled Freedom Penathon. Students of Simsbury High School spent a total of 222 hours making wooden pens for Veterans Day. The project started in 2016 in honor of the 3 SHS alumni, one of whom was killed in action, the other 2 who took their own lives after struggling with PTSD. The number 22 was chosen to bring awareness to the 22 veterans a day who committed suicide in 2016. The freedom pens crafted by the students are gifted to veterans and active military units as a token of appreciation for their service. This year's event raised over $3,097. Let me please welcome Simsbury High School in discussing their amazing projects.
Hello, my name is Sierra Bloomy. I'm a senior at Simsbury High School. We would like to accept this award on behalf of Simsbury High School and the Technology and Engineering Education Department. During November 2021, Simsbury High School held its 6th annual Freedom Penathon, where we made over 180 pens and raised over $3,000. We are thankful for our colleagues and community members for enabling and empowering us to bring awareness to the issues with veteran mental health and suicide.
Yeah, and I just want to make a special thanks to Sierra Bloomy, who's our senior, who's about to graduate tomorrow, for her efforts and the other students to make this happen. I guess you guys have to realize it was 22 hours in a row that these kids stayed and turned pens, and we stayed overnight, so that was fun. We were able to make a donation to 3 local organizations, the Tungsten Ocean Foundation, the Yukon Oasis Foundation, and the Connecticut National Guard Foundation, to under the Felix Del Greco Scholarship. And also, as a personal side note, one of these students was one of the students who committed suicide was one of my students several years ago, Matt Melanson. So this means a lot to myself and the community and our school.
It's an honor to be receiving this award. We strive to create a positive impact in our community and aim to further improve outreach and collaboration in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your amazing work, and I hope to hear about more amazing work in the future. So now we're going to be going on to our next school award winner, which is Wallace Middle School in Waterbury, Connecticut, and their project is titled Academic Academy Mentor Program. The Academic Academy Mentor Program was launched in the 2021-2022 school year, and they worked collaboratively as 39 mentees in grades 4 to 5 and 16 mentors, which were in grades 7 to 8, to build relationships through homework help, SEL activities, and Lego robotics. The program builds back the social skills needed to be kind and helpful citizens. So let's please welcome Wallace Middle School in discussing their projects.
Hello, my name is Ava, and on behalf of the Academic Academy mentors, mentees, and staff, I would like to say thank you to the State Student Advisory Council of Education, the Connecticut Association of Schools, and the Connecticut State Department of Education for this award. As an Academy mentor, I got so much more than I thought I would out of this program. For that, I will not be able to say thank you enough to the adults who have helped me through it. I was able to learn so much in a short amount of time that I will carry on with me for my life. I learned how to be assertive and speak my mind when it mattered to help someone. I also became CPR and first aid certified, and am working towards receiving my babysitting certification from American Red Cross. These skills will allow me to help my Waterbury community and my family, and allow me to get experiences working and earning money. Most importantly, I learned how to be a better role model for people. I know I have a lot more growing to do, but the paraprofessionals, teachers, and administrators at Wallace Middle School have helped me pave a way for me to do just that. I know I can be a better person because of all I've learned through the Academy Mentor Program. I can't wait to participate in the program next year. Thank you again.
Thank you so much for your amazing words and the amazing work that you've been doing to help your community. Now we're going to be moving on to the next award winner, which is a part of Waterbury Arts Magnet School in Waterbury, Connecticut, under their project, the Tri-M Music Honor Society. The Tri-M Music Honor Society is all about creating a change in the community through music, and the students have organized 10 fundraisers and events throughout the year. The Tri-M members have hosted fundraisers throughout the year to donate and also have performed their musical talents, as well as hosting an open mic night. They have used their music and talents to make a change in their community. So let's please welcome Waterbury Arts Magnet School in introducing their project.
Hello, my name is Lisette Anderson, and I am the president of the Tri Music Honor Society. First and foremost, we really want to just thank you so much for this opportunity and the recognition that our students have worked so incredibly hard for. It has been an honor to lead the Tri Music Honor Society this year and this incredible group of dedicated music lovers and future leaders of our community. Each student in the Tri Music Honor Society must maintain a B average in all of their academics and an A average in all of their music classes, as well as maintain a required number of hours of community service and volunteer work. So we put in a lot of work to just make an effort and a difference in our community. Over the year, we have organized over 10 fundraisers and events throughout the year, and we have raised lots of money for local causes such as the Naugatuck Valley Community Soup Kitchen. And we have been invited to perform for free for many community events, such as the Mayor's Christmas Party, the Board of Education Members Appreciation Meeting, the Waterbury Teacher of the Year ceremony, and more. So we just thank you so much for this incredible honor. Tonight we'll be having our induction ceremony where we will induct a new generation of future music leaders into our amazing organization. And I'm just so happy and looking forward to see what we bring forth. And we also have a long-term goal that we have been working on to raise money and create music for Alzheimer's patients. So I'm excited to see what we do with that in the coming years. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your amazing speech and all the amazing work that you've been doing in your community. Now we're going to be moving on to the next award-winning school, which is Wilton High School in Wilton, Connecticut, for their project Socks for Soldiers. Socks for Soldiers began as a small-scale drive within Wilton High School in the year of 2008 in memory of Nick Murades, a Wilton High School graduate who was killed while serving in Iraq. 14 years later, Socks for Soldiers had extended its reach to multiple schools within the Wilton district, contributing to a collection of and numbering over 15,000 socks. These socks have benefited U.S. soldiers across the world, including those stationed in Iraq, Afghanistan, Alaska, and South America, as well as veterans across our country. So let's please welcome Wilton High School in discussing their project.
My name is Tyler Casey, and on behalf of Wilton High School, I'm extremely grateful to be receiving this award. After 14 years, we are continuing to follow the words of U.S. Marine Travis Manion, who was killed fighting in Iraq. If not me, then who? By providing a small gesture of support to our soldiers and veterans through Socks for Soldiers. This year alone, we have collected and donated over 1,000 pairs of new socks. The Socks for Soldiers program began as a small-scale drive within Wilton High School in 2008 in memory of Nick Murades, a Wilton High School graduate who was killed while serving in Iraq, and has extended throughout the Wilton district, contributing to a collection numbering over 16,000 pairs of socks. These socks have benefited U.S. soldiers across the world, including those stationed in Iraq, Afghanistan, Alaska, and South America, as well as veterans in our country through contacts provided by Kick for Nick, located in Wilton, Connecticut. Additionally, we assist homeless veterans through the Provisions for Patriots, located in Georgia, and the Homes for the Brave in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your amazing speech and all the amazing work that you've been doing. And now we're going to move on to the next award-winning school, which is also Wilton High School of Wilton, Connecticut. And this is under the project called St. Baldrick's Group. The Wilton High School's St. Baldrick's Group, which started as a single-day event 14 years ago, has blossomed into an annual fundraiser for the National St. Baldrick's Organization, where they have earned over $350,000 since their conception towards research for finding a cure for pediatric cancer. This event is more than just having students and staff shave off their hair. It is a sense of community within the town of Wilton. So let's please welcome Wilton High School in discussing their projects.
Hi, everyone. My name is Eli Ackerman, and on behalf of our St. Baldrick's Group and all of our participants at Wilton High School, we are very grateful and thankful to be selected for this award. The Wilton High School St. Baldrick Shaving Event completed its 14th annual fundraiser this year. That was in March, and we had 42 participants. And as a group, we raised nearly $53,000, which is our new record to the state. This money goes to fund research with the hope of finding a cure for pediatric cancer. Since Wilton High School's group's inception of our event, we have now raised over $350,000 and have 700 heads shaved. This haircutting event involves extensive planning and coordination throughout the year. We consistently bring together various aspects of the Wilton community, including local businesses and our school population, to raise money and watch our students shave off their hair at the culminating event. We begin planning at least 10 months before our event, then hold monthly meetings following a comprehensive agenda. We procured licensed barbers as well. We requested the presence of our school nurse just in case, and we have a custodial staff and secretarial staff who also volunteer their time to help us. Our largest pre-event task is holding fundraising activities and procuring sponsorships. This year, the Joffrey Group at Morgan Stanley Wealth Management of Richfield again offered their generosity and sponsored our event. Additionally, 100 Women of Fairfield County, a community organization, raised money for us, and Panera Bread of Norwalk gave a percentage of their proceeds one Friday evening towards our event. Once again, thank you so much for selecting us for this award.
Thank you so much for your amazing speech and all the amazing work that you've been doing. And now, last but not least, we will be moving on to our last award of the day, which goes to Woodstock Academy in Woodstock, Connecticut, under the project The Bee Club. The Bee Club is a group of students who are committed to the well-being and support of youth who face medical hardships. In the past year, their care has expanded to students not just at Woodstock Academy, but in the local community as a whole. The Bee Club's primary focus the last 3 years has been to financially support 3 students through their battles with cancer. During this time, they were able to raise and donate $25,000. The Bee Club has produced compassionate role models who value altruism by prioritizing the less fortunate. So let's please welcome Woodstock Academy to discuss their Bee Club.
Good morning. My name is Layla McKinnon.
And I'm Lennon Favreau.
And on behalf of the Bee Club, we are honored to be receiving this award.
We're a group of students that are really dedicated to improving the well-being of youth in our community who face medical hardships, and we provide them with both financial support and also just normal adolescent experiences.
In the past 3 years, the Bee Club has raised and donated around $25,000 and supported 5 students in the community. A current fundraiser of ours is we are embarking on a Harry Styles ticket raffle.
This contribution, however, does not define what the Bee Club is truly about. We really value doing service for others out of benevolence and focus on building empathetic community members.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your amazing speech and the amazing work that you've been doing. And as that was our last award, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody here, and all the work that you guys have been doing throughout your community is just amazing. And I'm sure I am thrilled, and also all the adults here are thrilled to kind of be a part of this amazing process and to see all the amazing things that you guys have done for your community. And we can't wait to see what you guys will do in the future. So thank you so much for coming, and congratulations on being award winners. Thank you so much. And congratulations once again.